It's a hell of a library. So what is the vision and the plan? Seeing that, how did you look at the deal? It was a competitive bid situation. There were other parties interested, including the Weinsteins. How did you value it, and what's your vision going forward? How's this thing gonna...
First of all, can I just say, when you look at those movies, to me it's all about what we just saw. It's all about those movies. There is another famous library that is around to be bought right now. That's the MGM library. And you know, it's all a matter of taste. Those are older movies or classic movies, but they don't reach you and touch you or have the same cultural significance to people of our generation than that does. And
But you say, how did we buy it? You're probably the wrong two guys up here, because the way we bought it is we paid the highest price. And I always say that, is this great? You feel great? You go and you bid against the smartest people in the world. You have Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Ron Burgundy, you have everybody in the world. And you say, I feel so good. We just kicked their butt because we paid more money than they did. Right? I mean, there's something innately sick about it. But look, the truth is, as Rob says, and I can capsulize it in one paragraph, $8.5 billion to produce 700 movies. $8.5 billion, right? If you think back, when studios were in command, there was no Betamax, there was no VHS. So distribution through studios, all of us went and bought a ticket for $6.50, and revenue started coming in. Then Sony developed this thing called Betamax. All the studios went crazy, sued them in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, no, VHS is in vogue. And the studios then said, okay, we better do something else, DVDs. So DVDs came in, $8 billion. No one makes money. The movie business has lived on stupid money their whole life. If you are an idiot, you will invest in a single film. Why? Because you do so for ego, you do so for other benefits. No one makes money on one film. They make money on distribution. The studio exhibitors make more money on popcorn and Cokes than they do by selling the movies. And now today, you take this $8 billion. We went yesterday to Redbox, and for $1, you rent a film. So when VHS, DVD, Redbox, $1. So now they want to take Rob and make a new film, and he says, fine, you know, the economy's terrible. Instead of my $35 million a film, give me $19 million a film, and I have 3 weeks that I can give you to do it. So they say, oh, no problem. So $35 million for Rob. By the time they get done, it's a $150 million film. $150 million film, plus prints, ad, distribution. By the time that you get done, you say, how can you ever make money when the mortar, the bricks part, is vanished, and now you're going to this delivery system where all of you, the consumer, are benefiting, but you're benefiting from everything, right? Middlemen and everything are going to be gone. What's happening with us with technology is the internet is taking the middlemen out. So we looked at it and said the only thing that's going to happen is as it gets more efficient, as though that cost structure, that distribution structure dissipates, you can't make movies at the level that you've made them historically. But you still need content to pump through it. So the content that you have is going to be much more valuable than it was before, because now going from 20 million in distribution to 1.5 billion in distribution, right? When you get to video on demand, I mean, we're always talking about the next tycoon is not Samuel Goldwyn Mayer, is not Jack Warner, it's Steve Jobs. The biggest movie producer and distributor 5 years from now will be Apple TV. That's the investment thesis. But the bottom line is we paid a lot.